What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and in today's video I'll be talking about the matchday 2 fixtures that's coming up in Concacaf World Cup qualifying for Qatar 2022. I figured I'll change up the fixture a bit. I just got off work, I'm on my way home, and I said I have to talk about these matches, man. I usually do them while I'm live in my World Cup qualifiers daily series I got going on, but I think Concacaf deserves some extra love and extra attention. The last time I did a video on Concacaf outside, I was upstate outside the hotel early in the morning in my El Salvador jersey, and you guys took really well to that video, so I figured I'll do this again. And the reason I have the hood on is to stop the wind from hitting my AirPods there, so there won't be too much wind in the video. So let's talk about these games coming up, man. Look, match day 1 was not the most exciting of match days. I must say it was boring. It was very, very boring. Mexico played to a 2-1 win over Jamaica. I think Jamaica must be kicking themselves right now that they didn't pick up a point. The point was there for the taking. Canada was held to a draw against Honduras. Panama and Costa Rica played to a stalemate, and the USA and El Salvador played to a stalemate. So it was not the most exciting match days. Let's hope that match day 2 is fun-filled, very exciting. So yeah, let's wait and hear what I'm gonna predict though. El Salvador versus Honduras at the Estadio Cuscotlan. Home game for El Salvador, back-to-back home matches as well. 0-0 versus the USA, as I said. For Honduras, it's a 1-1 draw versus Canada to kick things off. So both teams have 1 point apiece. In terms of head-to-head, these two teams have met each other on 40 different occasions. This is the second most played fixture for Honduras in their history, and the most played fixture for El Salvador. So familiar foes here, they're neighbors, they share a border and everything in Central America. In those 40 games, El Salvador has only 7 wins. That is not good. 24 wins for Honduras and 9 games ending in a draw. In terms of World Cup qualifiers, 11 matches between the two teams, 3 wins for El Salvador, 7 wins for Honduras, and 1 draw. So more than likely, we're going to get a result in this game. The last meeting came at the 2019 Gold Cup where Honduras smashed El Salvador 4-0. What do I predict here? Look, we know El Salvador has been really impressive under Hugo Perez during the Gold Cup. And in the immediate game after the Gold Cup, which was that game at home against the USA, I think El Salvador is a very spirited team. I don't think they're ready to qualify for the World Cup, in my opinion. I don't mean to bust anybody's bubble, but 2026 is just around the corner, and if they continue working on this project, I'm pretty sure they could compete for one of those 3 automatic spots, and there will be 2 spots in the playoffs for CONCACAF. So that's 5 spots up for grabs for the 2026 World Cup. So El Salvador, I think you should keep working on that one. Look, Honduras, I really like how they look against Canada. They took the game to Canada. I think they got a little lucky in terms of the lack of VAR, but they played good football. They really played. And when I say they got a little luck, I think VAR would have actually wrote off their penalty, in my opinion. And Canada should have gotten a penalty from the handball in the second half as well. So Honduras, they got a little luck, but sometimes, you need that luck, and they say you do make your own luck. So good point on the road against a very good Canadian team that did well at the last Gold Cup there. So look, my prediction for this game, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I have Honduras winning the game 1-0. I don't think El Salvador is gonna pick up another draw here. I really don't think they're gonna pick up another draw. I think Honduras are going to actually play more attacking football than the USA did, and they're going to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. As for El Salvador, I don't think they're going to do that. They didn't show much intent against the USA in terms of putting the ball past the goalkeeper, and they're going to play a defensive style of a game against Honduras. It will be a very heated affair, but I could see Honduras coming away with a 1-0 win. And I'm going to keep it short, I'm going to keep it sweet, and I'm going to keep it moving. I got to keep looking around, we got kind of suspect people around the place. So the next match I want to talk about is Costa Rica versus Mexico. So this game will be played in San Jose, Costa Rica. And Mexico will be without their manager, Tata Martino, who is currently having some eye problems. And that's what I read. I don't know if he'll actually just show up to the game. Let's see. Let us see. So Costa Rica was held 0-0 against Panama. And for Mexico, we know they defeated Jamaica 2-1. In terms of head-to-head, these two teams have 37 matches between them. Costa Rica, surprisingly, guys, only have 4 wins. Mexico with 22 wins and 11 games ending in a draw. So that's a very shocking stat in my opinion. In terms of World Cup qualifiers though, those 4 wins have come in World Cup qualifiers for Costa Rica. So that's encouraging for Los Ticos. 10 wins for Mexico and 6 games ended in draws. So they haven't lost over 50% of their games against Mexico in terms of World Cup qualifiers. So they will be hoping that one of these favorable results repeat itself. The last meeting between these two teams, the last 4 games were very, very close, with Mexico winning 2 of those games on penalties, including the semis of the inaugural Nations League 5-4. So look, Costa Rica, you're in this game. I think you could get something from this game. And judging from what we saw from Mexico against Jamaica, where they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, they had their chances, and they give up chances to Jamaica as well. So this Mexican team will give up chances. And if Tata Martino isn't on the sideline, I think this Mexican team could be a bit weakened. So for this, look, Costa Rica didn't show much intent against Panama in their game. That was the dullest game I've ever seen Costa Rica played in all the years I'm watching Costa Rica. I don't know what happened, but they have their talismanic keeper, Keylor Navas, in goal, and I think he will help them pick up a draw. I'm going for another stalemate. 0-0. 0-0. 0-0. I'm so convinced this game is going to finish 0-0. So a point apiece, Mexico will go up to 4 points. Costa Rica would have 2 points. So look, they're on home soil, and I think that's why the result, a 0-0 result, I'm leaning more towards a 0-0 or a draw. I don't think Mexico are going to beat them on home soil. I don't think so. If Costa Rica are to pick up any good result, any positive result, it will be on home soil. Next game, Jamaica versus Panama. You know, Mexico defeated Jamaica 2-1. I think Jamaica had that game to pick up a point, but Tapa Theodore Whitmore, man, what are you doing, man? I could not understand why he made those substitutions in the 87th minute. With 3, these players came on and had 3 minutes under their belts. You're telling me that Anthony Grant, right, and Shamal Nicholson did not have 3 more minutes in their legs to just stay on and see out the game? There is nothing that says that you're obligated to use all your subs. Nothing. We've seen games where Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp used no subs. Why? Because it would have disrupted the whole play. It would have disrupted his strategy and his tactics. So the game did not call out for a substitute at that time. When he made the substitutes early on in the game, around the 60th minute, yeah. But when he did that in the 87th minute, that was BS. That was really BS, man. And that is why people are calling for Tapa Whitmore to get sacked. You see what I'm saying? So for Panama, they played to a 0-0 draw against Costa Rica. I think Panama were the more impressive of the two teams. They were on home soil. And look, they're going to be a very, very difficult team to beat under Thomas Christiansen. Don't trust these Danes, man. These Danes, they have their teams playing some damn good football. Look at Thomas Frank over in the Premier League with Brentford. And look at Kasper Hjulmand with the Denmark national team. And now Thomas Christiansen has Panama playing much better football. So in terms of head-to-head, these two teams have only met each other on 13 previous occasions. Jamaica with 2 wins, Panama with 6, and 5 games ending in draws. In terms of World Cup qualifying matches, 6 games, 3 wins for Panama, and 3 draws. So Jamaica would have to defy history in order to pick up 3 points here, because in World Cup qualifiers, they have never beaten Los Canaleros, the Canal Boys. They have never done so. So they need to get their act together. They need 3 points. They're on home soil. If they're going to pick up anything, it's going to be done on home soil. It's going to be done on home soil, not away. Points, these 3 points have to be picked up on home soil. So, look, the last meeting between these two teams was at the 2019 Gold Cup when Jamaica defeated Panama 1-0. But this game was played in the USA. So, Jamaica, you need to win this game. You got to win this game. You now have your English brigade available to you. Mikel Antonio, Blair Turgott, guys like, I'm not sure if it's Blair Turgott. I don't know if Blair Turgott is one of them, but I know Ravel Morrison and a few other guys, Kemar Roof, and so on and so on. You know what I mean? Daniel Johnson, and they're bigger names that come down from England and couldn't travel to Mexico because Mexico is on UK's red list. And if they went to Mexico, they would have to quarantine for 10 days when they went back to the UK, and that would have affected their club, basically. So Jamaica is not on the red list, so these guys would turn up against Panama, and they would actually increase Jamaica's chances of getting a positive result here. Look, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think this game is going to end in a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Jamaica 1, Panama 1. Enough said. We're moving on. Jamaica, prove me wrong. Pick up 3 points here. Pick up. I know the Jamaicans watching this is going to be like, Dominic, man, why you always predicting these type of scores for Jamaica? It's just how I feel, man. It's just how I feel and how I assess how the Reggae Boys have been playing. And remember who's in charge of the team right now. Tapper Whitmore. Come on. Listen, the last game before I head on home, USA versus Canada. El Salvador held the USA to a 0-0 draw. Canada a 1-1 draw against Honduras. Head-to-head, 17 games between these two teams. 10 wins for the USA, 4 for Canada, and 3 draws. Interestingly, one of Canada's 4 wins came in 2019, that famous win at home. 2 wins came in 1904 and another win in 1968. So they're not used to beating the USA. This is not something that happens very, very often. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Look, in terms of World Cup qualifiers, 4 matches between these two teams, 3 wins for the USA and 1 win for Canada. The last meeting at the 2021 Gold Cup, a 1-0 win in the group stage to the USA. I think Canada were the better team on the day, but the USA still managed to score that goal. Look, not impressed with what Berhalter did in terms of his selection down in El Salvador at all. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I think John Herdman put up a really good fight against Honduras, where a lot of people think Honduras is that quintessential CONCACAF team and they would have really bullied Canada, but nothing like that happened. Canada went out there, they took the game to Honduras, and they almost picked up a win. They really almost picked up a win. USA should not take Canada lightly. They shouldn't take Canada lightly. And if Greg Berhalter put out any type of bug team, any kind of weird 11, they're going to get picked off. I could guarantee that they're going to get picked off. But I think he'll learn his lesson from the El Salvador game. And he'll put out a better 11. I would like to see Kellen Acosta back in the team. Maybe John Brooks will start ahead of Tim Ream. And maybe we'll see, who knows, maybe Dest at right back and maybe a proper left back in Anthony Robinson or George Bello. Maybe Jordan Sibichu would start ahead of Josh Sargent. I don't know why Josh Sargent is so overrated, man. Maybe Conrad De La Fuente would drop to the bench and somebody else would get a run out. There's change is needed. Let's just say that change is needed. My prediction for this one, a 2-2 draw. It's going to be another dull day in CONCACAF, in my opinion. Seriously, I can't see it being a very, very exciting day in the Confederation. This ain't CONMEBOL. You know what I'm saying? This ain't CONMEBOL. This is going to be very, very tight. These games, there's going to be a lot of draws. There's going to be a lot of tight games, you know what I'm saying? There won't be a lot of blowaways. Listen, it's still early. 13 games to go. After this, 12 games to go for each team. No time to panic. No time to sack anybody. Maybe Tapper Whitmore. I don't know. But it's still early. That was just a joke, though. That was just a joke. Or maybe it wasn't. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. I've been going on way too long. Gotta head on home. As I said, gotta go drop the wife to work. Got a lot of things to do. Gotta go live later. Got World Cup qualifiers playing right now as we speak in UEFA. But some light games, man. Some light games. Those games are fine. I'll watch the highlights for those. You see what I mean? But there's some big games coming up, man. There's some big games coming up later at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Some big games as well. And I'm so looking forward to see what Concacaf has to offer on match day 2 of the 2022 FIFA World Cup Qualifiers. So guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Subscribe to the channel if you do. Let me know if you like the setting. I hope this audio came out proper. I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know if it will. Like the video if you like it. Let me know your thoughts and predictions down below. From your boy Dominic Rich. Until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. You know, you got to look around, you know, when you have shady characters around, you got to always, you know, you got to watch your back. You got to be all looking over there. You feel me? You can't trust people these days, man. You see what I mean?